Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the Supreme Court. Okay. So this is Supreme Court. Okay. So we are going to discuss about the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court, we know that we have democracy. Okay. India is a democratic country. Okay. And in the democracy there are we have adopted the parliamentary form of government. Okay. In India we have democracy. Okay. Okay. In democracy we have adopted the parliamentary form of government. Okay, parliamentary form of government. Okay, in India we have democracy and we have adopted the parliamentary form of government. It's so government. So what is this government? Government consists of three things. Okay, government consists of three things. That is legislature, executive, and judiciary. Okay, so government consists of three things. Okay, legislature, executive, and the judiciary. So in the judiciary we are going to study about the judiciary. This is, and judiciary, India is a democratic country. In the judiciary we know that in India we follow the integrated judiciary system. Okay, judiciary in India we follow the integrated judiciary system. In India we follow the integrated judiciary system. Integrated judiciary system means there is Supreme Court at the top, below the Supreme Court there is High Court, and below the High Court there is hierarchy of subordinate court. So this is our judicial system. Okay, this form of judicial system we have adopted the integrated form of judicial system. But in the USA there is double system of courts. Okay, in USA there is double system of courts. There is double system of courts. Okay, but India we have integrated system of courts. Integrated system of courts. Okay, in USA we have double system of courts. Double system of courts means federal laws are being interpreted and executed by the federal judiciary. Central laws or federal laws, they are being interpreted by the executed by the federal court. Okay, and state laws, they are being executed by the state judiciary. So there is double system of courts. There is double citizenship in the USA. There is one is federal citizenship, one is state citizenship. But in India we have integrated system of courts. In India we have single citizenship. Okay, we all are Indian. Okay, so Supreme Court is the highest of the, in the hierarchy order we have the highest Supreme Court, and below Supreme Court we have High Court. Below High Court we have district courts and number of other courts. Okay, so we have integrated judiciary. Integrated judiciary means same system of Supreme Court can also enforce the state laws. Supreme Court also enforce the state laws, and the appeal by the district court goes to the High Court, and High Court appeal from the High Court, it goes to the Supreme Court. Okay, so from this side also, from below side also, from district court appeal goes to the High Court appeal goes to the Supreme Court, and from the upper side also Supreme Court can also direct certain matters that are to be enforced by the state government also. Okay, Supreme Court can also declare the state laws as unconstitutional and void. Okay, so we have integrated judiciary, not the double system of courts. Okay, and also we have single citizenship, not double citizenship as in USA. So Supreme Court. Okay, so Supreme Court judge, how they are being appointed, how they are being appointed, what is the criteria of appointing the Supreme Court judge? Supreme Court judge, they are being appointed, okay, by the president. What is the criteria? Criteria is that, first criteria, he must be a citizen of the country. He must be a citizen of the country. Okay, only a citizen of the country, citizen of India, can be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, so he must be a citizen of India. Okay, he must be a citizen of India, so he can only be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court. Second criteria is that he must have served in the High Court as a judge for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years judge in High Court, or for 5 years judge in High Courts, or High Court in succession. Okay, and or you can say, or you can say he must have served as an advocate of a High Court or High Court in succession for 10 years. Okay, 10 years as an advocate. Okay, so 10 years as an advocate of the High Court or High Court in succession for 10 years he must have served. Or you can say, or you can say, okay, jurist, if in the opinion of the president. Okay, because president appoint the judges of the Supreme Court. If in the opinion of the president, if a person is a distinguished jurist, he can also be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, so these are the criteria for appointing the judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, he must be a citizen of India, this is compulsory. Okay, and he must have served in the High Court as a judge for 5 years, or High Court in succession for 5 years. Or, mind the word here, or. Okay, or he must have served as an advocate in the High Court or High Court in succession for 10 years. Okay, or he must be a distinguished jurist in the opinion of the president, because president appoints the judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, so what does the word jurist here means? Everything is clear, but what is the word jurist means? Jurist here means not only having the knowledge of the legal things, okay, not only having the knowledge of the constitution, but having the knowledge of the broad and wide, very wide knowledge of the political system, social system, Indian political system, Indian social system, Indian judicial system, Indian administrative system, Indian economic system, and other things. Okay, this is called the jurist. Jurist means he should have a very wide knowledge of all these things. Okay, this is called jurist. Okay, and beside also he must be having the knowledge of the wide knowledge of the legal system. Okay, this is called jurist. So if in the opinion of the president, if there is a distinguished jurist, he can also capable of appointing as a judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, so Supreme Court. Now Supreme Court judge, who appoint the Supreme Court judge? It is appointed by the president. It is being appointed by the president. Now president appoint the judge of the Supreme Court. Okay, so president, how? President means what? President means the council of minister headed by the prime minister. Okay, so that is council of minister headed by the prime minister, or you can say cabinet, because council of minister is a broad term. All the decisions are taken by the cabinet minister. So cabinet minister headed by the prime minister. Okay, they appoint the, and what they give the name to the president, and president appoint the judges of the Supreme Court. Okay, president is because the nominal executive. Real head is the our government. Real head is the council of minister headed by government. Okay, so president appoint the judge of the Supreme Court, but president appoint according to this criteria. But how? But there are number of conflict, because say president, who is the president? President means council of minister headed by the prime minister, and council of minister headed by the prime minister is what? They are the executive. Okay, and they are the executive. So they are now, see here, conflict. Executive and president is the executive here. Okay, so president, if the judges are being appointed by the president themselves, after consulting, president appoint the judges according to the original constitution. President appoints the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court after consulting such judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court as he deems necessary. Okay, consultation here doesn't mean concurrence. Okay, in the original constitution. So if they are being appointed, if the judges of the Supreme Court are being appointed by the president, then president will appoint the judges according to his own view. Okay, according to his own opinion, and they will appoint judges according to their own choice. So if Supreme Court judges are being appointed according to their choice, according to the president's own choice, naturally they will give decision in the favor of the government only. Okay, because they are being appointed by them. Then the independence of the court, independence of the judiciary, it will not remain. Okay, independence of the judiciary will be curtailed. Okay, and independence of the judiciary is one of the basic structure of the government, one of the basic structure of our political system, one of the basic structure of our democracy, one of the basic structure of our form of government. Okay, so independence, that does not remain the independence of the judiciary. Okay, independence of the judiciary will be curtailed, because same person, executive, appoints the judges. Naturally they will give favor in the opinion, naturally whoever they will be appointed, they will give favor, okay, in their side only, in the side of the executive only. So what is then the role of the judiciary? Judiciary must be impartial, so that people can have trust on them, so that the other litigants, whoever file case in the Supreme Court, they could have trust in the judges because of its neutrality, because of its independence. But if the president will appoint judges according to their own choice, according to their own views, then the judges will give decision in their favor also only. Okay, then the Supreme Court, there will be no role of the Supreme Court, there will be no independence of the Supreme Court, you can say. Okay, therefore the first judges case came in the 1982. Okay, 1982 first judges case came, and in the first judges case, Supreme Court judge, okay, the bench of the Supreme Court judge, they said that yes, whatever it is written in the original constitution, we will follow it. That is, president can appoint the judges of the Supreme Court as he deems fit. Okay, Supreme Court, president can appoint the judges of the Supreme Court by after consulting such number of the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court as he deems necessary. Okay, and who will be appointed as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? Chief Justice, he said, they will be appointed by the president after president consulting with the such number of judges by the Supreme Court and the High Court as he thinks necessary. Okay, so only consultation means just exchange of views. It does not mean concurrence, it does not mean binding. Okay, so all president is free here. Okay, but this was the decision given in the 1982. So whatever was there in the original constitution, the same decision was given. But it will naturally, it will have the impact on the independence of the judiciary. As we have said, if they will appoint, if the executive will themselves appoint the judiciary, then the judiciary will give favor in the decision. Judiciary will give decision in the favor of the executive only. Independence of the judiciary will be curtailed. Okay, so in the first judge's case, original. In the second judge's case, okay, second judge's case came in the 1993. Okay, second judge's case. This is the first judge's case. Okay, first judge's case. Okay, in the second judge's case, second judge's case. Okay, in the second judge's case, Supreme Court bench has reversed its earlier ruling and said that no, consultation here means, okay, consultation means concurrence. Okay, concurrence. Okay, so in the first judge's case, they agreed with the original thing, original what was mentioned in the constitution. But in the second judge's case in 1999, they said, Supreme Court bench said no, concurrence यानी कि consultations, president consultations, they consult with the judges of the Supreme Court, okay, Chief Justice and the judges of the Supreme Court. So here means the consultation becomes concurrence. Okay, so the ruling given by the Supreme Court bench said that in the second judge's case, that precedence, whatever the decision it is being taken by the Chief Justice of India after consulting two of his senior most colleagues, the decision will be binding on the president. Okay, the decision will be binding on the president. So consultation, originally there were only consultation. Consultation simply means exchange of views. Okay, so here consultation becomes concurrence. Okay, that's it, binding on the president. Okay, so whatever decision the Chief Justice of India will take after consulting two of his senior most colleague, it will be binding on the president. Okay, so senior most colleague, who is senior? Here it is two senior most. The word comes to senior most. Okay, two senior most colleagues. So who is this senior most? Senior most here doesn't mean seniority by age wise. Okay, senior most simply here means whoever has entered in the Supreme Court in the first order. Okay, senior most means whoever have taken entered. If the same person has entered in the Supreme Court on the same date, then seniority here means whoever has taken oath first, they becomes the senior. Okay, so seniority doesn't mean age wise. Okay, whoever have entered in the Supreme Court first, they becomes the senior. Okay, and naturally there is the retirement age is 65, so we keep aside retirement age. So seniority here means not age wise, but according to the how many days or how many month or how many years they have served in the Supreme Court, it will be counted, okay, as a senior most judge. So in 1993, in the second judge's case, they have reversed the earlier ruling and said that no, the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court will be appointed by the Chief Justice of India after consulting two of his senior most colleagues. In the third judge's case, okay, third judge's case came in the 1998. Okay, in the third judge's case, this is called third judge's case. Okay, third judge's case. Okay, in the third judge's case, it is being said that whatever the decision, it will be taken by the Chief Justice of India after consulting not two but four of his senior most colleagues, that decision will be binding on the president. Okay, in the second judge's case, two, but in third judge's case it becomes four. Okay, so whatever they will take decision, it will be binding on the president. Okay. 4. And even if two of his senior most colleagues they suggest other names, or they gives the different opinion, then the chief justice should not recommend that name, earlier name, to the president. Means here means that it must be, decision must be taken by overall consensus. Okay, so if in the third judge's case it is said that judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court will be appointed by the Chief Justice of India after consulting 4 of his senior most colleagues. And even if 2 of his senior most colleagues said different name, then the earlier name should not be recommended to the president for appointment. Okay, so decision must be taken by a consensus. Okay, that, okay, so here simply becomes 2 becomes 4. Okay, here simply 2 becomes 4. Okay, in the first judge's case, no, whatever was there, president can appoint according to, after just consulting any number of any judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court as he deems necessary. So there was no any change from the original constitution. In the 1993, in the second judge's case, consultation means concurrence. Consultation here becomes concurrence, and the decision will be binding on the precedents. Okay, after consulting. In the third judges, just the same thing, consultation becomes concurrence, but here after consulting with the Chief Justice of India, after consulting with the 4 of his senior most colleagues. Okay, so this is all about the process. Okay, these are all about the conflict, how the conflict tendered. Okay, how the conflict arises between the judiciary in the matter of appointment of the judiciary and the executive. Okay, but in the 99th constitutional amendment. Okay, 99th constitutional amendment act 2014. Okay, and NJSA. Okay, NJSA Act 2014. Okay, what is all these things? Okay, in the 99th Constitutional Amendment Act 2014 and the National Judicial Appointment Commissions Act 2014, they have said, okay, that they have both are being passed by the Parliament, and they said, and this act said that it will be appointed by a system, it will be appointed by a commission, that the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court will be appointed by a commission, and the commission will consist of person from both sides, from the side of the judiciary also and from the side of the government also. But again, okay, but if this will be passed, it will curtail the independence of the judiciary. Okay, because government side in the commission, government side will win. Okay, so decision is taken, always the decision in the democracy, always the decision is taken by a majority vote. So in the commission also, that everywhere, Supreme Court also takes decision by majority, Parliament, legislature also takes decision by majority. In the democracy, every organ of the government, they takes decision by majority. Okay, so in this commission, okay, National Judicial Appointment Commission, according to this, will be formed, and they will select they will select who can be the judges of the Supreme Court as well as the High Court. So, and in that, person will be from judiciary side also and from the executive side also. But in this commission, the executive side will win. Okay, so they will take decision and they will appoint the person of the judge of the Supreme Court and the High Court according to their own view, according to their own choice, according to their own opinion. And those naturally, and those, if they will be appointed by this, then they will give decision according to their favor also. But in the Supreme Court, maximum number of litigants, maximum number of cases are being filed by the government himself. Okay, government himself is the maximum number of litigants. Okay, so if government himself is the maximum number of litigants, okay, maximum number of cases by being filed by the government himself, and government himself will appoint the judges. Okay, according to this rule, because here government will always win. Okay, here government will always win, so they will appoint the judges according to their own view. So the cases that are being filed by the Supreme Court, government side, naturally they will give all the decision to the in the favor of the government. So here again the trust of the democracy will be no more, the independence of the judiciary will be no more. Okay, government himself will appoint the judges and they will give decision in their favor only. But we know Supreme Court, we have maximum number of cases being filed by the government also only. So trust in the democracy will be no more, and there will be no independence in the judiciary. Therefore Supreme Court declared this act as unconstitutional. Okay, unconstitutional and void. Okay, so this become unconstitutional and void. Supreme Court declared these acts as unconstitutional and void because this will remove the independence of the judiciary, and this will bring distrust in the judiciary. So this is, and democracy always runs on the principle of the trust. Okay, so this is very very inimical to the democracy also. This is very very inimical to the, these acts are very very inimical to the independence and trust of the democracy also. Therefore Supreme Court said this is unconstitutional and void. So whatever they have said in the third judges cases, that Chief Justice of India alone will appoint the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court after consulting 4 of his senior most colleagues, and that recommendation will be binding on the president. President will have to appoint, president will have to sign on that decision, and president will appoint whatever the decision is being tendered by the Chief Justice of India after consulting 4 of his senior most colleagues. Okay, and but the Chief Justice should not send the name to the president of that person of which 2 of his senior most colleagues differ. Okay, that name Chief Justice of India should not recommend to the president. Okay, so this is all about the how the president appoints the judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court. Okay, and these are the criteria who can be the appointed as the judge of the Supreme Court and the High Court. Who is appointed as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? Chief Justice of Supreme Court is just being appointed as the senior most judges. Okay, just being appointed as the senior most judges. Okay, senior most judges, it is being appointed. Okay, senior most judges, it is being appointed as the senior most being appointed as the Chief Justice of Supreme Court. Okay, senior most judges, it be appointed as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So who is this senior most judges? As we have said, senior most judges means who have entered in the Supreme Court first. Okay, they become the senior, not the age wise seniority. Okay, so they become the senior and they are being appointed as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and 4 of his senior most colleagues also in the same order, whoever is from the next. Okay, next senior most, next senior most, next senior most, next senior most, 4 senior most colleagues, and whatever they will take decision in the matter of appointment of judges, it will be binding on the president. Okay, so this is all about the appointment of the judges of the higher judiciary, appointment of the judges of the Supreme Court. Okay, and we know that we have at present 34 judges. Okay, we have at present 34 judges, and original there were only 8 judges. Okay, so 34 judges we have at present, 1 Chief Justice and 33 other judges in the Supreme Court. And in the original In the original, there were only 8 judges, 1 chief justice and 7 other judges. So why this number has increased? Naturally, it is a natural thing that our population has increased. Our population has increased. Our what is called complexity of the work has increased. Workload has been increased. Everything goes on increasing. That's why the parliament this year, this and other things. Okay, except appointment of the judges, everything is being decided by the parliament, like the salaries of the supreme court judges, or you can say his salaries, promotions, or his what is called anything what is called organization functions. So everything it is decided by the parliament. So parliament has increased the number of judges of the Supreme Court from 8 to 34. Why? Because the workload of the Supreme Court has day by day it is increasing. Naturally, day by day our population, our every work becomes complexity. Okay, so everything becomes increasing. So they have also increased the number of judges. Parliament has increased the number of judges from 8 to 34 judges. Okay, so this is all about the Supreme Court judges. We will discuss. Okay, we have discussed Supreme Court judges of the Supreme Court. Supreme Court judges, we have democracy, we have parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government, we have legislature, executive and judiciary, and we have integrated system of courts. Okay, integrated system of the courts. Supreme Court can rule in the downward court also, and Supreme Court enforce in the state laws also, and appeal from the state laws also goes to the Supreme Court. Okay, but in the USA we have double system of court. Federal laws are being